All right, good evening. So, as I watch all these crime channels, right? Oh, wait a minute. Let me shut off the. I'm watching the live comment that's getting ready to come close to the earth. Let me shut this air conditioner off. All right, I'm eating some boneless chicken, some macaroni salad, Amish macaroni salad, and some potato wedges. So that's always healthy. All right, back to where I was. Well, there's two individuals that I'm looking at in the Delphi or the Summer Wells case. That match what happened out in Delphi: drugs, young girls. Uh, is it a possibility that there's a connection there? There might be. If you notice, a couple of these YouTubers, what do? They're constantly moving. Now, we know Ernie Shell has been in Tennessee, right? We know he's been in Indiana. We know he's had connections with a lot of people from what he said. Now, what do we know about Jimbo? I guess Jimbo was into young girls. This Amish macaroni salad is great. So, what are we looking at? Well, what do we know about the Summer Wells case? Well, we got a missing girl. Her parents were supposedly all messed up into drugs, drug dealing. Some say maybe trafficking. What was the similarities between Summer Wells and the Delphi case? Not much. What were involved in that? Well, some are saying drugs. They were young girls. They were lured there. And it might have been some kind of a trafficking thing. So is there a connection there? Maybe. I would like to question him. Where was Don Wells? February 17th or 13th, 2017. Where was Ernie Shell? Where was Jimbo? Where were all these YouTube people that are all mixed up into this Summer Wells case? Their MOs are coming out that they slept with young girls or whatever. And Ernie Shell's got mental problems and he's proven he likes the young women in his videos. Now, does that make him a killer? No, but it makes him a suspect. It makes both of them suspects. Mm. These potato wedges are great. No, like I said, I'm not saying Ernie Shell is a killer. Ernie Shell wouldn't know if he was a killer or not. With this mental problem, he could have killed somebody and not even remembered it. Been in such a psychosis. And that's what a lot of people are thinking now. What's going on? These people they're everywhere. They're in Georgia, they're in Kentucky, they're in Tennessee, they're in Indiana. They're might be the devil right underneath our nose. What do you do? Well, there's really not too much you can do except question them. They can bring them in and question them. And the only reason they can do that is because what we're seeing on YouTube is becoming real, folks. It's becoming real. People are like, nah, Ernie Shell really didn't get tased. Oh, he did. And he's probably being watched amongst the other ones of these people. Excuse me. Is it that simple? Is it that easy? Could be. I've been looking at a lot of people as suspects in the Delphi case. And if our conclusion is right, if our theory or whatever is right, it was many of them. Many people were involved in it. There might have been only one or two that did the killing, maybe more, but there was many that knew about it. And it's similar to the Summer Wells case and this whole theory that Jimbo, the Stand or whatever, likes young women or married a 12-year-old. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. But if he did, a lot of people are saying, well, she wasn't 12, she was 15. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Nothing we could do about it. But it's starting to look like that. It's starting to look like these folks have gotten themselves into a big ringer. And they're all trying to play you're trying to discriminate or slander you. No one's slandering these people. Nobody is trying to get these people in trouble. What do we see on YouTube? They are the ones that are calling and trying to get each other in trouble with slander. They create it. Madhouse. America's a madhouse. We're just a holding cell. America's become a holding cell for people that we are getting ready to ship to Shutter Island. What have we seen in the Summer Wells case with these crime channels? They all implicated themselves. They're attacking each other. Why? Because the ship is sinking. These people have made themselves open to questioning on other murders and child kidnappings and sexual stuff with, this is madness. Complete madness. And the Summer Wells case is very well similar to the Delphi case and the Evansdale girls. What are we seeing? Well, we're seeing a connection with drugs, cartels or gangs or whatever they're calling them. This pornographic kiddie porn crap, young girls, and a bunch of people that say they're crime fighters but got records longer than both of our arms and legs put together. It didn't match up in the beginning, and now it really don't match up. No one believes anything they say. They've made a mockery out of 2 girls' deaths in Delphi and 1 missing girl, which we all know probably what happened to Summer, little Summer Wells. They made a mockery out of it. They made money out. They made it how disgusting. Really, these people got no morals. The devil. The devil. They implicated themselves. They really did. You know, I think they thought they were that smart and had that deep of pockets where they thought they'd be able to pull a fast one. That if they got on YouTube fast enough and got to the story first, that they might be able to divert people to believing what they told them so they can direct the case, so they can taint it if they ever did get caught. Meaning everybody on social media heard about it. And if it goes on the news, everybody will hear about it on the news. Therefore, it'll be harder to find a juror to sit and listen to the case. Excuse me. And, you know, they want to blame everybody. And I'm like, no. There ain't nobody to blame but themselves. They jumped on the money train, folks. They knew that them girls were gone, and they came up with an elaborate scheme to divert the case. Same thing in the Delphi case. They did the same thing as Summer Wells' case. They diverted people. They literally made videos and came out with it. We know what's going on. We know what happened. And, you know, send your money and all this and that. Same thing that happened in the Delphi case. We literally found people that came out with information in video that was altered. It was fake. And they directed the case by brainwashing people into believing this is what happened and there's no other way. And this, that. There was many involved in the Delphi case, folks. Many knew about it. Many might not have did the killings or whatever, but there was many that knew about it. Same thing with the Summer Wells case. Potsy scheme. You know, people attacked me. People attacked me when I said we got to go back and look at every place that Ernie Shell has been. Not because I'm an Ernie Shell hater. For the simple reason is because Ernie Shell has a disability and flips out and can't remember PSPD, whatever you want to call it. And he can't remember what he's done. Therefore, I made the comment, we're going to have to go back we're going to have to backstep every place Ernie Shell has been just to make sure that there ain't bodies, you know, coming up missing or people coming up missing. Not that Ernie 2 and 2 together. As a suspect himself, The way he was acting wasn't good, was very suspicious. There is no movie. There is nothing. They made it up. If there is a movie, it's my own movie that I'm working on, not anything to do with the crime channels. They did it to themselves, folks. Nobody else. Most of them have been saying that they've been stealing from old ladies and swindling money out of these women and families that care about summer. And they've been lining their own pockets and getting high and taking vacations and just doing all kinds of stuff with the money. Most of them are being accused as drug dealers and actual traffickers themselves. Most of them are being watched for possibly covering up a missing kids or a murder, probably with the Summer Wells. Come on, folks. It's been a year. If someone had Summer Wells and she was in good health and safe, they would have came out by now and said, stop looking for Summer Wells. She is safe and she's going to have a good life. They haven't. Even the police said that the family and the YouTubers that are so-called YouTube crime fighters were not cooperating with the police. That was a dead giveaway, that they made all this crap up. They're a bunch of gangsters, killers, drug dealers. WWE wrestlers. It's sad. But we're also seeing the same MO in the Evansdale girls, the way they were staged and left behind as the Delphi girls, and probably little Summer Wells. God rest her soul. I still have purple lights. You remember when Summer first came up missing? Everyone was like, go out and buy a purple light for Summer Wells and keep it turned on at night and all that, I still got a purple light. We all been swindled. I'm also eating some cheese puffs. Our minds have been poisoned. Some of us, our bodies have been poisoned. Some of us got attacked. Some of us, our channels got hacked. Why? Well, because they didn't want us to. It's not real. It's all acting. Too late. No, boys. You should have came out and said that at the beginning of the case, that this is only our suspicions and our theories. Not this is real and you're real this, you're real police, you're real investigators, you're real. I can play that game too. Hey, I run this country. I'm the president. I can play their mind games. We've seen it before, World War II with the Nazis and everything. We've seen this. It's a bad movie. Ain't nothing I can do about it, folks. They did their own damage. They made themselves suspects, and they think, they think that the police, I went to court today and it got dismissed, and who cares? Yeah, you work with the police and everything. That's funny. I could have swore I seen the police tase Ernie Shell on camera, and they weren't joking around. One of them looked like he liked it a little too much, but they don't know. Folks, when the police come out and get on the national news, your local news, and say the Delphi case has been solved, then you can believe it. Till then, don't believe nothing. They've all lied. Even the police said that they were led on a goose chase. Same thing with the Summer Wells case. They want everyone to believe that it's this is what happened and that's it. And we're not buying it. I think the corruption has gone right to the police station. Most of these people are related to the police, supposedly, or know the police. Listen, they tried to set people up that were just asking questions on their channels. And if Jimbo and Ernie Shell and all the rest of these people that had a hand in the Summer Wells case and the Delphi case think it's all over with because they brainwash. Hey, I haven't seen nobody from the police department or FBI or CIA or Homeland get up there and say the case is over with. There's still ongoing case, and these folks made themselves suspects in not one missing crime or murder, but 3: the Delphi, Summer Wells, and Evansdale. The Evansdale girls, same similarities to the rest of these 3. Yeah, this good old boy stuff that they got going down there. This potato sack or potato mafia or whatever they're calling it, cornbread mafia, and all these people coming to Summer Wells. Why would old what's that rapper's name? Ryan Upchurch, get mixed up. We're seeing through these people's lies. They sold you guys out. They covered up a murder in a gang in a club. And what did they do? They used big names, big money. Everyone came in, this guy's on, he dumped 50 grand into it. Yeah, we see what's going on. The old diversion. Why? A lot of people ask him, why would he even care about what's going on in any of that? And, I don't know. I can't answer for these people. But they made themselves suspects. And I wouldn't doubt it if they killed some people trying to cover it up. I really wouldn't doubt it. It's going to get ugly. I can tell you that. That's what I believe. I mean, it's going to get ugly before it gets better. But what we're starting to see is most of these people lied, and they lied for views, subs, and money. And they actually called in false information. And that's corruption of a crime case and murders. The Delphi girls were murdered, and so were the Evansdale girls. Lured away from their homes, murdered, abused, sexually, who knows? Drugs were involved. It just, I don't know. My opinion is they did it to themselves, folks. Nobody else. They really did. They jumped on the money wagon. Satan's number one tool. What's Satan's best trick of all? Well, getting people to think he don't exist and tricking you into selling you out. And that's what they did. Big money and views, and one creator got a hold of another creator. We got to keep this going. It's bringing in money, views, get the rest of them on it. And next thing you know, these people are directing a crime case, and possibly what I'm thinking is a murder of a little girl or a cover-up of an accident. Either way, manslaughter, whatever you want to call it. And they're diverting people. Why? Because they're making money. It's a racket. What do you want me to do about it? Good God, we got our own president's son smoking crack on film, weighing it out. It don't get no worse than that. Anything else we would have said, Joe, no big deal. We'll get your kids some help. But not when you cover it up and you're the president and you've been pulling strings. You just can't do that, because that shows to the other countries, see, that America is a sellout. And if you got enough money, you can get away with murder. And you can lie and deceit. And I don't want none of it. I've washed my hands. Nothing, nada, zero. I've been attacked enough on YouTube. YouTube ain't going to do nothing about it, because the people that are attacking us are big, rich, big money, big views. And that pays YouTube. So YouTube ain't going to get involved in it, because it's like signing a contract with a movie company or a music record deal. As soon as you sign that piece of paper, there's a life insurance policy on your life. And if things don't go right, you're worth more dead than alive. And that's pretty much how these crime cases are going. Using us viewers. We're just subs. I've seen so many people get attacked, and I'm like, they're just a sub. They're just a sub. They're just somebody in your chat asking questions, and people literally, get them out of my chat room. Get out of it. They haven't done nothing wrong. They made themselves look suspicious just in the way they acted when people asked the right questions. They all flipped out. That's first thing. A good investigator, FBI, CIA, Homeland, would see something's up. They're attacking people because these people are just asking questions. The crime fighters are now being interrogated by their own subs. What a tangled web they have woven for themselves. Might I say, bunch of idiots, if you ask me. Now I gotta go. There's the phone ringing again. They gave out my phone number, my YouTube channel, my emails. Last night I checked my emails. I think I might have had 10,000 emails. Within just 3-4 days. I'm like, good God, let it rain.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message, and thank you for calling.
I know it's you, the killer. You're listening to me. Oh, you hung up. Didn't want to leave a message this time of you actually watching my videos, and I can hear myself in the background over the phone. Bunch of idiots. I hope we all track you and hit you with laser beams and heat-seeking missiles. All right, I got to get off of this contraption. These people are crazy. They made themselves suspects. Now they're all crying. Boo, boo, boo. Well, Jody Sue said she knew what happened. The only people that know what happened are the killers or the kidnappers or the drug dealers. Benny Keys, I knew all this stuff. Yeah, all right. All right. Same thing with Ernie Shell. You know, same thing with Jimbo and all the rest of these people now. And now they're even saying Griff or the real Griff or whatever is ripping women off. This is unreal. I can't deal with this. This is madness. Most of them are all boot scoop boogieing. They're sellouts. Most of them left Indiana after the Delphi case broke. And we were looking for certain individuals. They all did the boot scoop boogie back to their home states. Now, what a way of tangled web. Some are saying they all know Joe Biden's son, Hunter, when they were all smoking crack together. Who knows? That could be true. It's only a theory of ours. Anybody want any of these Cheetos? I gotta go. I got things to do. I got a storm coming in tonight. Or rain at least. And then the next 5 days or 6 days, no rain. And it's supposed to get hot again and humid. And I had a week off of cutting grass because it's been so dry. The grass ain't even growing. It's turning brown. We got serious problems in the old USA. They're not letting people know about. It's burning up, folks. With all the volcano hot lava pockets underneath the ground and the ozone layer hole. It's finally burning up. We need to find a way to go ahead and start pumping in water out of the sea to these areas that are wooded areas. That's our oxygen. That's our money. That's our homes that we're watching go up in flames. We need a fire strategy for out west and all out north here where we have all these trees. That's if we lose them, we're screwed. Same thing with our water and our food. Our food. You know, I was watching the old YouTube, and 5 days ago, some guy got stopped at the airport, and they believed he was trafficking drugs, meth. And these meth dealers and scientists have gotten so good that they can make a glass of water pure meth. So the guy went to the airport. They questioned him. They questioned the apple juice that he had and the orange juice. And the police kind of already knew that it was probably liquid meth. Okay? Disguised as apple juice. And the guy drank 4 or 5 sips of it and died. And what did they find out? It was meth. Liquid meth. And now we got to worry about that. Now we got to worry about these meth shipments getting mixed up with our kids' apple juice and water in the stores. And people drink. This is unbelievable. It's like that moonshine shipment that got mixed up with a water truck, gallons of water. And it actually went out into public, into the stores. And people were drinking moonshine, thinking it was water. I mean, we got a problem. We got a big problem in our country, folks. Big. I don't think you folks realize how bad it is. The food's being contaminated, the water, these cartels. All it takes is one shipment of apple juice that is meth, to get mixed up with a store apple juice. And the next thing you know, we got people dying all over the place from ODing on liquid meth, pure liquid meth. I mean, this is unbelievable. Yeah, I'd say there's a problem. I'd say it is. I'd say it is when we got the professionals, the crime channels, the people that we say are under God that we're finding out are suspects. What did the Bible say? Satan will blind us. We'll think he's the Messiah. When really, they're all devil worshipers. Blinded by the light. We all woke up like a douche in the middle of the night. Go-Kart Mozart was checking out the weather. Hey, I was seeing if it was safe outside. And that little early birdie was checking the anal squirrely. Yeah, the anal? I don't think so. I'm out. People have gone too far. I'm not buying none of their madness. They're all suspects. They are all suspects. No matter what they do or what they say until this case is completely closed. And the other three, because now I'm starting to see a pattern between the Evansdale girls, the Delphi girls, and little Summer Wells case with these people. Ugly. Very ugly. We did find out some new information, though, on the Gabby Petito case. That she was dead a lot longer than what they're thinking. And other people might have been the cause of it or whatever. Maybe. We'll see. All right, you folks be safe. And remember, they're all suspects. Nothing I could do. Nothing. No, and it ain't only the crime channels. We're starting to see it in a lot of these channels. Even the music channels, the whole thing, it's a racket. It's a gang. And if you don't go along with the program, they punish you. They strike your channel. They attack you. They conjure up demons and pentagons, excuse me, in the middle of the room. And they're all sitting around with candles lit. I mean, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let this be a lesson to the other countries. Just because somebody has millions of dollars does not make them capable to run a country. If you folks knew what they did to get that million, you probably wouldn't. Who knows? If you knew how many people they had to step on and push around and kill, probably. Unbelievable. These are just my theories and my suspicions or whatever. And no, I'm not trying to slander anybody. These people, you mentioned someone's name in it, but these people are so, they don't know anything else. They don't know anything else other than to sue their way into being rich. Slander. No, we're not slandering you folks. We're not the ones calling Social Security trying to get that taken away from you. We're not the ones calling your jobs and we're not the ones calling anybody. What are we seeing? It is these people on YouTube, the ones that are saying they're being slandered, that are actually making calls and slandering people. It's a racket. How long, Lord? How long before the blade of justice swings in the United States? The fiery blade of justice swings through America. How long, Lord, must we put up with this madness? Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. And remember, the Delphi case is ongoing. You understand? And it was more than one person, folks. How many times I have to tell these people that, I don't know. They gave themselves away. The Brian Chadwell gave himself away with all the talking about his gang that he belongs to and the people, and he could do what he wants. And good God, they caught him with a 9-year-old chained up in his basement, naked. Unbelievable. And people think it's over once they go to jail. And I keep telling these people, it ain't over. They can kill us just as easy being behind bars than on the streets. We got a problem in America. I don't know how many of you people understand that, but it's a serious problem. And the professionals are saying we might have to do what we got written down in section 3 of paragraph 4 in the book of life. All right, I don't know. Do whatever, I guess. We gotta save mankind and morals and integrity. Now, you folks have a great night. And remember, these are all ongoing cases until the FBI, the Homeland, the Sheriff's Department gets on there and says the case is closed. We figured it out. It's an ongoing case. And they've done everything to try and divert us. They even crucified innocent people that had nothing to do. Well, that's what the devil does. He'll put the blame on someone else to cover his tracks or whatever. It's happened to me. It's happened to all kinds of people. So be safe. Keep an eye on the weather. We got these hurricanes and volcanoes and tornadoes and hot weather coming. 93, I think, for 3 days next week. And humid. So be safe. And remember, they're all ongoing cases. And if you get in their way of their racket, they'll kill you. Or try to. They will call the police. I've had the police come here. They'll call the police. That's fake reports. I'd become a hostage in my own apartment, in my own country. A hostage to YouTube and these YouTube channels. Figures. I'm part Jewish and Indian, Native American. So our people have always been held down. I'm part black too. For 400 years, our people. It figures. I'm part German too, but not the German that kills people. I'm the good German that eats sauerkraut and sausages and I love the ladies, but this has gone too far. In my country. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm going to dig a hole and just stick my head in it and never come out again. Live underground in that city where Elvis lives and Tupac and all the rest of them run. Big, giant, huge city underneath ground. Nah, why not? All right, you folks have a good night. Be safe. Keep an eye on everybody. Love one another. Try to. We're dealing with demons, killers, evil. I don't know. Now, am I saying any of these people are killers? No. I'm just saying I got theories. And I'm not the only one that has suspicions and theories of what's going on. It's corrupt. It's a whole bag of lies. To cover up the heroin, the crack, the meth problems that they have, the prostitution payments, the kiddie porn. It's all that to cover it up. All right, folks, have a good night. Be safe. I might be filming tonight if we get that storm that comes through here later tonight. Might film the storm. Other than that, I'm going back to radio silence. It's nuts. Crazy. Cuckoo. I see Johnny Depp might be going back into court just when they thought it was over. It's never over, Mr. Depp. Never. Just when you think we're out, they suck us back in. I know how it feels. I really do. But without the 200 million and the jars of cocaine laying all over. And the islands and all the houses and everything. Other than that, I know what you're going through. I really do. But hang in there, Mr. Depp. It'll get better. All right, folks. Have a good night. Be safe. And, you know, they don't know how to make a dollar the honest way. If you folks can't see that by now, I don't care. Most of them are earning. I was in the law. I don't care. I really don't. He was a Marine or whatever, military or whatever. All right, whatever. You know, it still don't change anything that you folks made yourself suspects. No one else. I want to give a shout out to the Woofie. She's become huge. Love you, Woofie. And pretty much that's it. You know, I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I'll get attacked again by these demons, witches, and whatever they're talking about. I can't believe I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I've seen idiots, but these people. And I'm the one with a brain problem. These people really got to stay out of my life. I need new handlers. I need people that are serious. No, this ain't the Johnny joking Kramer that everybody's used to and everything. This is a serious Johnny. I need new handle. I need new people in my life that care. They're going to lift me up like I lift these ladies up on their channels and everything. I'm always polite to the women. I love the women. I'm single. I can look at women. I just can't touch. And well, unless they wanted me to, then I could. But other than that, I'm single. I don't have a ring on this finger. I'm not committed to anybody but family and morals, integrity, and there are no friends. These people backstab you in a minute. They'll do anything for a story. They'll do anything for a view or a sub. There ain't no friends. people are, ain't you got friends? What friends? When you're as big as me and got this much power, you can't even trust your own mother. Everybody wants a piece of it. I'm just joking, mother. I'm just joking. But you get the point. You can't trust nobody. They injected themselves into the case. Nobody did. I'm just a viewer. I'm just a sub. I just report on it. That's all. I'm not involved in it. I can't be a mod to all these channels because I'm already a mod to these guitar channels. And it's just too much for me. I play music. I do movie stuff. I'm not a crime fighter. I'm not a make-believe superhero. These people want me to be Captain Crunch or whatever. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is what happened. Elvis had this trouble back in 72. Elvis, yeah. But what can you do? There ain't too much you can do. I become a hostage to my own world. I don't know. Crazy stuff. I'm gonna go back and watch the comet that's coming close to the Earth. That's live right now. So I imagine that comet's gonna have us going cuckoo too. Magnetic force and it'll be pulling on the water in the seas, so we might have some flooding in some spots. Nah, what can you do? Hey, it's part of life. Maybe I'll play some music tonight. I've been working on Billy Idol's Eyes Around My Face. I mean, Eyes Without a Face. Been working on that tune. Why did I say thighs around my face? I don't know, but it sounded good. But anyways, it's called Eyes Without a Face. So I've been working on that. Been busy cutting yards, trying to make a couple bucks. Honestly, I don't know how to rip people off. I guess I should learn. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go watch a crime channel. Talk to you guys later.